Yes, it's true. I have 0 willpower. Hello, everyone. Bront CatHerder here. We're having some fun talking Raid Shadow Legends, and I am here in the Path of the Serpent on my alt because I would like that 5-star soul for Mithrala, and I've got the resources to do it on my alt. So I've been saving up a ton of sacreds. I did not pull all my sacreds for Theox when I was pulling for them last weekend, and at least on this account. And this account has Mithrala. I think I've only got 2-star soul on her, and I actually wouldn't mind the 5-star soul, and I've got the resources, so I am going to be pulling shards for Mithrala. I've got 5,000 points right now. I need 41,000, I believe it is. So I'm going to need to pull approximately 8 shards. In fact, I calculated it's exactly 8 shards will get me exactly where I need to be. I can still run some dungeons as well, but we'll pull 8 shards because I've got quite a few of them. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, we are talking about the Serpent typing event right here. I've done pretty much everything that's needed to be done so far, other than I do need to do the Fire Knight that's out there. But I've done the Artifact Enhancement, I've done Champ Training. I'm already this far, and this will get me to the 3-star soul and into the 4-star soul. And if I get all the points here, I may be able to miss another summoning event and still get to the 5-star, because I believe there's 250 points I can miss. So, let's go start pulling some shards. So I've got 15 of them here, and who am I going to go for? Podrick is awesome. I don't know if I'd like a second Podrick or not. Honestly, he's the best one out of here. I don't need another Ultimate Death Knight. I don't need a Wythier. I don't remember if I even have a Wythier in this account. Calvalax is really cool. I have yet to have one, but I just don't need one. And I think I'd need Furgon, not Ulfrig. So I can use any of these things, and I'd much rather empower my Rector Drath. So we're going to get right into it. Pull 8 shards here. I do have Pepsi with me, not a sponsor. Pepsi, you could be. Come on. You can let me know. It's my little shard pulling ritual. I don't know if it works. It really doesn't, as we know, but hey, we're going to have some fun. We're going to pull 8 shards and see what we get, and we're not stopping until we pull 8 of them. So I've got 15. I can pull until I have 7 of them left. Let's get some gold. Guess I should probably actually put my glasses on. I keep forgetting to do that. That is nobody I really want. Knight Errant, not exciting. That is gold, and that is a Corvus. Now, I think I've tried to use Corvus. He doesn't really thrill me, but that has a lot to do with the fact that Corvus is a poisoner, and in the current meta, poison just doesn't do a lot. A1, decrease attack, 40% chance of landing for 2 turns, up to 60%. Not super exciting. Decrease attack is not bad on an A1, though. Attacks all enemies 2 times. First hit, increase the duration of all enemy debuffs by 1 turn. Second, increases the duration of ally buffs by 1 turn. That is actually pretty cool. You can actually use him in an infinite team. And since he does the debuffs as well, that could be very interesting for stuff you could do on a debuff team, actually. So that's actually kind of fun. Who knows? Maybe I'll build a Wixball team using Corvus. That could be interesting. Here we go. The attacks on enemies 2 times. Each hit has a 75% placing 2 poisons, 100% chance to book it. After attacking, places a 25% poison sensitivity under champions with 2 or more poisons. So basically, he should get 4 poisons out, and he should get poison sensitivity out. Those are good for clearing waves, for doing a lot of the auto stuff, at least for farming. Back in normal mode, he's probably actually still pretty solid on the hard dragon as well, but the hard dragon's not the hardest of the hard bosses, so not super exciting. Passive decreases the damage that enemies under poison inflict per poison damage, stackable 25%. That's why he's a really good solo champion. He's also a defense-based champion, so he's kind of tanky. So you build him with a bunch of defense and HP, have him throw a bunch of poisons out there, have him going generally pretty fast, and the enemies will take turns and kill themselves while he gets a bunch of poisons out there. And that's generally how you do solo stuff with him. For clan boss, this could actually be pretty interesting because the reduced damage will actually reduce some of the shield damage we do with a Wixwell team, for example. He also could be very good for progression for just doing damage against clan boss in general and reducing the damage that the clan boss does, which is a great way to stay alive in clan boss. So he's not a bad champion. He's probably not a champion that's needed where this account is. But, he could be filled. If you guys wanted me to build him and show him off, let me know down below. But let's keep on going. We've got 6 more shards to pull, and hopefully we're going to get a legendary. Alrighty. Deacon is a legendary. He is awesome. I don't really need to go over his kit. He does speed boosts. Speed boofs, yes. He does speed buffs. He does turn meter control. He does decreased defense. He does leeches. He's awesome. Build 1, build 2, maybe. Definitely worth it. Fodbar. He brings decreased defense and an AoE in the dwarves. Other than that, he's not really that great. He's an okay champion. He's good for faction wars. That's probably about the only place he's really got any major use. I guess if he's an early first decreased defense champion, you might want to use him anyway. Mistwriter Dathi, on the other hand, is awesome. He just cycles through his turns. He gives himself increased accuracy and increased attack, and then an automatic extra turn. He puts decreased defense out there, and if he puts it out on everybody, he takes another turn automatically. And then he has a 10% chance to take an extra turn on an A1. He hits fairly hard as well, and if you put him in Relentless, he just keeps taking turn after turn and after turn. I've taken 7 or 8 turns in a row with him on my main. He is awesome. Well worth building, well worth empowering. Zargala does a decent amount of damage. She brings some decreased defense. I like Duck the Pierced better, but if you're looking for a damage dealer in Orcs for Faction Wars, Zargala can do pretty good. So we've got 2 left. Come on, Polarium. I would like another legendary. I already got one, so I'm not going to be too upset with you, but let's get another one. That is a Grimskin. I guess Crimson can hit kind of hard for Ogren if you need a nuker. Attacks all enemies. Attacks one enemy 2 times with a provoke. Attacks one enemy with decreased speed. Decreased speed doesn't suck, but it's a single target. I don't see a big reason to invest a lot in him, but if you get him early, he could be okay in Faction Wars. Last shard. We're getting gold, right? That's not gold. It's a Rockbreaker. Rockbreaker has this 25% chance of decreasing damage inflicted by 50% of each time this target attacked. Once you book it up to 50%, basically he takes half damage half the time. Where that's actually really good is against the faction war boss in dwarves. At least early on, people used to use this passive to get around the boss that would nuke. You'd hope he would target Rockbreaker. You'd figure out a way to get him to target Rockbreaker, and then Rockbreaker would hopefully process his passive and only take half damage, which means that he wouldn't die instantly. He's got a provoke and a counterattack. Yeah, he's okay. He's an old school champion. It is an AoE placing provoke and counterattack, so he doesn't actually attack with this, which can be good for getting the provoke out, but not great overall. I guess you could certainly try to use him in Hydra if you're really short on provokers. This is a 3-turn cooldown, 1-turn provoke. You make him fast enough, it's not that bad. He even could mischief tank because he does have the counterattack on himself. I still don't see a big reason to invest in this champion. But, hey, he could be useful for your account if that's what you need. So, appreciate you guys hanging around. This is probably a short video, but you know what? Pulling charge with you guys is fun, and I definitely appreciate it. You guys have been on fire with the subs. You guys have been on fire with the likes, the comments. I appreciate you all. Thank you for helping the channel grow, and thank you for spending a little time with me. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Until next time, I'm Bront CatHerder.